great dude, like always there for you, never asked for a single thing.
Till 1 a.m.
And then freak off.
Everybody says, "Get out of the house."
Yeah.
It's like the gremlins start eating after midnight.
Carter is worse. He's smarter.
And everyone, there's raids at Diddy's house.
Yeah.
Who was the guy that was running around with a sports bra on? Did you see that one dude?
No, this is in LA.
Oh my God, I gotta send you
while
this.
the raids are happening.
Like to have your cousin high on LSD, acid and everything else, and accuse you of stealing money that's sitting there right in front of you and bend you over and sodomize you.
In a surprising turn, Joe Rogan has released a video suggesting a rumored romantic relationship between Diddy and Jay-Z. This revelation has sparked speculation about Jay-Z's fidelity to Beyonce. The year 2024 has been tumultuous, stirring online discussions like a blazing summer bonfire. It began with Katt Williams sharing revelations, followed by the heated Diddy controversy that just kept on escalating. But what truly grabs attention isn't just the unexpected players stirring things up. Influential figures in the industry are also making their presence known. Take 50 Cent, for example. He's deeply involved in the Diddy controversy, taking a proactive stance against him. Rather than merely observing, he's actively producing a documentary about Diddy, and he's not alone. Other big names like Joe Rogan are also weighing in, bringing further attention to the issue whenever they can. Let's dive deeper into this mess. But of course, before we go any further, make sure first that you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell for more updates and videos like this.
I saw I go upstairs and these dudes are like right on the couch.
Yeah.
And then I go in this room and these guys are and it's like.
And pros. Like, apparently he was getting male gigolos to girls.
Apparently, she was moved around using underground tunnels throughout LA, including a tunnel that connected Diddy's mansion to Hugh Hefner's mansion nearby.
You can do anything short of somebody watching you murder somebody. The moment you stop making the money for them, you have no intrinsic value. And I knew that, and that's what I used in the business.
If you've missed the recent flurry of events, hold on to your seat because it's been quite a ride. 50 Cent hasn't held back in expressing his strong feelings about Diddy, making his stance clear from the outset. When Cassie brought forth legal action against Diddy, revealing troubling accusations, 50 Cent swiftly stood by her side. He publicly voiced his support on social media, and upon hearing news of Diddy settling the lawsuit, 50 Cent didn't hesitate to air his grievances. Not one to leave things unsaid, in a now-deleted post, 50 Cent dropped some cryptic hints about trouble brewing in Diddy's world. With a knowing smile, he mentioned Diddy eventually paying up, but joked about the timing, suggesting it might have been smarter to settle sooner. He tantalizingly referred to a ticking clock, hinting at future revelations about Diddy's actions and those involved. Moving forward, 50 Cent has announced plans to release a documentary that delves into the truth behind Diddy's actions and the involvement of his allies. Sharing updates about the project, he casts doubts on Diddy's financial stability and subtly hints at the possibility of bankruptcy. Asserting his readiness to lead the documentary, he teased upcoming evidence to support his claims. Then came the moment when Homeland Security raided 2 of Diddy's homes amidst allegations of wrongdoing. 50 Cent swiftly capitalized on the situation, taking to Instagram to mock his rival. However, the situation took an unexpected turn when Daphne Joy, 50 Cent's former partner, became entangled in the controversy. Now anticipation mounts as we wait to see how 50 Cent will react to this surprising development. Following allegations in a lawsuit naming Daphne Joy, 50 Cent's ex-partner, as involved with Diddy and accusing her of being involved in illicit activities, she has spoken out. Her response was prompted partly by 50 Cent's social media posts mocking her. Daphne Joy took to her Instagram story to refute the claims made in Rodney Jones's lawsuit. According to reports obtained by Fox News Digital, the lawsuit alleges that Diddy admitted to paying a group of women on a regular basis. Daphne Joy is said to be one of these women, receiving regular payments, as indicated in the legal documents. The lawsuit implies that these women, including Joy, were compensated monthly to fulfill intimate roles for Diddy. Some observers find this allegation credible, pointing to Diddy's social media activities, where he follows Joy and shares photo of their time together in Miami Beach from the previous year.
She's speaking out. And part of the reason why she's speaking out is because 50 Cent has taken to social media to make a joke or mockery of his baby's mother. So Daphne Joy posted this in her Instagram story, basically denying any of the allegations made in Rodney Jones's lawsuit. This was the original post that 50 Cent had posted. Take a look at the caption, referring to her as a woman of the night. You can read what he says here, making a mockery of this, only for us to find out now he's trying to seek sole custody of the child that they share together.
Joy did not back down. With unwavering determination, she mounted a response on Instagram to clarify the situation. In a firm statement, she unequivocally denied Lil Rod's allegations as untrue and damaging. Taking proactive steps, Joy has sought legal assistance and is prepared to counter both Lil Rod and his legal team. I am profoundly distressed by the false accusations in Rodney Jones's lawsuit, particularly the claim that I am involved in work which is entirely untrue and damaging to my reputation, she declared. 50 Cent didn't stay quiet and instead posted a picture of Joy with Diddy along with a statement that directly called her out. He dropped a bombshell claiming, "You moved a mile away, hoping to have another baby with me, but I was occupied, so you moved back and started receiving money from Brother Love." Joy swiftly fired back on Instagram, refusing to let his comments pass. She responded, "Everything may be a joke to you until our safety is at risk, which is happening now. You're causing genuine havoc, frenzy, and chaos in other people's lives." Despite her heartfelt words, it seems her message has gone unheard. Unfortunately, the situation has only intensified the ongoing conflict between 50 Cent and Diddy. Even Joe Rogan addressed the controversy surrounding Diddy's parties on his podcast. Rogan recounted a wild anecdote involving Luke from 2 Live Crew storming out of one of Diddy's events amid chaos.
Did you see that one dude?
No, this is in LA.
Oh my God, I gotta send
Wait,
you
while
this.
the raids are happening?
Yeah. He got caught up in the raid and he was yelling, "I'm a celebrity! I'm a celebrity!" Is he been formally charged, or does he just know that the shit is out there?
I think there's just so much out there.
Bro, I think those rappers did some wild shit.
I mean, it was,
Especially in the 90s.
music business. It's a lot of people.
It's not just the music business. It's like
Vince McMahon chimed in with a cryptic reference mentioning Empire and something about Canadian top hats and chicks, but the context was unclear and difficult to follow, illustrating the challenge of making jokes that resonate across diverse audiences today. During their podcast discussion, they explored intriguing parallels between the troubles confronting Diddy and the current situation involving Vince McMahon. For those who may not know McMahon, he is the mastermind behind WWE, the world of professional wrestling. Like Diddy, Vince is embroiled in controversy, facing allegations of misconduct from ex-employees. The similarities between their situations are notable. Even Lil Rod, who is spearheading the recent legal action against Diddy, had previously worked with him on his latest album. What's alarming is the disturbing nature of the accusations against both Diddy and Vince, making their situations equally unsettling. In the case of Diddy, the saga has left a lasting impression on the public consciousness. November 16, 2023, is a date etched vividly in many minds, marking the day when legal action by Cassie revealed a decade of alleged turmoil in her relationship with Diddy. The legal proceedings painted a grim picture detailing claims of mistreatment dating back to when Cassie was 19 and Diddy was 37. Shocking revelations emerged about substances reportedly endorsed by Diddy, their harmful effects casting a shadow over Cassie's life. The lawsuit outlined Diddy's supposed extensive control over numerous aspects of Cassie's life, including her finances and intrusive questioning about her medical records. Cassie's revelation of MRI findings indicating memory loss implicated Diddy and the pills he allegedly promoted, notably a troubling excess of painkillers. In 2016, Cassie bravely attempted to break free from Diddy's control, setting off a whirlwind of chaos that drew authorities' attention. Despite the upheaval, she opted to not pursue legal action, citing genuine concern over Diddy's unpredictable behavior. Following a heated confrontation, Diddy attempted reconciliation with grand gestures, but Cassie's account painted a starkly different picture. She found herself secluded in hotels, reportedly at Diddy's insistence for recovery. Further allegations surfaced regarding Diddy's manipulation of Cassie, including orchestrating her relationships with other men. There were suggestions that Diddy took pleasure in orchestrating what was described as freak-offs for profit, with speculation that meticulous records were kept, not for goodwill, but as a means to control Cassie, warning her of potential repercussions if she pursued legal action. Escaping from this turmoil proved incredibly challenging for Cassie. Diddy, depicted as a powerful figure, used his influence to isolate her from her support system, leaving her feeling trapped and anxious for her safety.
But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
In an incident dating back to 2018, it has been alleged that he forcefully entered her home, subjected her to unwanted advances. Even after she managed to escape, his intrusive behavior continued as he monitored her every move. Just when it seemed the situation couldn't get worse, new and serious accusations surfaced against him. An unnamed woman recently filed a lawsuit alleging mistreatment by Diddy and R&B artist Aaron Hall in either 1990 or 1991. According to her claims, she and a friend encountered Diddy and Hall at a gathering where the men's behavior allegedly turned flirtatious and overly physical. Following this, Diddy and Hall supposedly invited them to an after-party at Hall's home. In her lawsuit, identified as Jane Doe, she asserts that she was coerced into participating in questionable activities with Diddy, while her friend allegedly faced a similar situation with Hall. Days later, according to the legal claim, Diddy angrily entered Jane Doe's residence, allegedly mistreating her and choking her until she lost consciousness. The lawsuit suggests his actions stem from fear that a friend might disclose sensitive information to the woman accompanying him. Shortly after, another legal case emerged involving a 17-year-old high school student who accuses Diddy, along with his associate Harvey Pierre, and an unnamed third party of serious offenses. This content includes sensitive subject matter, as she alleges that Diddy provided her with illegal substances without her consent. She also claims he SA'd and mistreated her, taking photographs and sharing them with others, which she describes as revenge porn.
Cassie Ventura and the other people have come forward saying that he did them, so they're looking for corroborating evidence and basically the building blocks to put together what will end up being a massive criminal case.
As the court case progresses, troubling details about an incident at Diddy's studio have come to light. The woman stated she initially met Harvey Pierre at a Detroit lounge, which eventually led to a disturbing incident at a New Jersey studio involving the interstate transport of a minor approximately 20 years ago. While at the Detroit lounge with her buddy, Pierre came up to Jane Doe and complimented her while boasting about his connection to Combs. Subsequently, he is said to have arranged for her to meet Diddy, calling Combs out of the blue and inviting her to a last-minute private jet trip to New York. According to the lawsuit, the adolescent was flown to Teterboro Airport in New Jersey on a private aircraft. Later, she got into an SUV with Pierre and another unknown person, and they drove to a studio where Diddy was working with other musicians. The lawsuit was obtained by Rolling Stone, and it contains a picture of the adolescent sitting on Diddy's lap that was allegedly shot inside Diddy's private recording studio that evening. She was allegedly constantly offered large quantities of booze and other substances while Diddy, Pierre, and a third person made continuous approaches towards her. As the gang consumes more alcohol, the lawsuit takes a negative turn. Diddy is charged in the Southern District of New York lawsuit of taking her to the restroom, removing her skirt and underwear, and well, all without her consent. Diddy, though, just keeps moving forward. In the bathroom, Doe allegedly collapsed into a fetal position and lay on the floor in excruciating pain. After Pierre was done, they drove the adolescent back to the airport where, after she had calmed down a bit, she was flown back to Michigan. The lawsuit also involves Doe's fuzzy memories of the journey home. She mainly recalls being in her car very early in the morning and visiting Diddy's house, where there were recordings related to Bad Boy Entertainment. With prominent figures like 50 Cent and Joe Rogan now part of the conversation, the story has taken an unexpected turn, sparking widespread discussions and debates. The involvement of these well-known personalities has shifted attention to the details of the entertainment industry, highlighting the importance of transparency, accountability, and the pursuit of truth. On another note, Jaguar Wright has surfaced, with new revelations targeting Jay-Z for alleged misconduct. While recent accusations have swirled around Diddy, Jay-Z has notably stayed quiet, seemingly hoping to evade scrutiny about his close ties with Diddy. Interestingly, just a few months ago, Diddy mentioned in an interview that Jay-Z, alongside his mother, is one of the few people who can call him Sean. Moreover, when Diddy received the BET Lifetime Achievement Award last year, amid speculation that he may have bought the honor, Jay-Z publicly praised him. He hailed Diddy as an inspiration, emphasizing that a touch of daring is crucial for success in the industry. It's quite astonishing, isn't it? All those allegations against Diddy aren't just startling, but deeply troubling. Yet according to Jaguar Wright, Jay-Z isn't without fault either. She now asserts that Jay-Z is actually worse than Diddy. The distinction lies in Jay-Z's more discreet approach and his tendency to shield himself behind his wife's public persona, causing many to overlook his questionable past. From his controversial association with R. Kelly to allegations of exploiting and grooming young women, there's a complex web of issues to unpack. Who would have imagined that Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy would uncover significant issues in the music industry? Now attention has turned to Jay-Z, who is rumored to be next in line for scrutiny. A viral blind item suggests that Jay-Z may have had a relationship with singer Tiara Marie when she was young and signed to his label. Allegedly, when Beyonce learned of this, Jay-Z supposedly retaliated by undermining Tiara's career, effectively sidelining her from the industry for 10 years. The blind item specifically implicates Tiara Marie, who was also linked with Ray J, referenced in the item as a quasi-adult film star. Moreover, Tiara Marie was discovered by L.A. Reid, who is currently facing serious allegations of misconduct. According to the item, Reid, who is more than 30 years older than Tiara Marie, allegedly groomed and initiated a relationship with her shortly after discovering her. These events reportedly occurred in the early 2000s, not long after the tragic demise of Aaliyah. During this era, record label executives were actively seeking a young female singer to fill the void left by Aaliyah, who herself had been exploited by unscrupulous figures in the industry. Around this time, Ray J took an interest in Tiara and sought to guide her career. Allegedly, he introduced her to Jay-Z, who signed her to Def Jam at the tender age of 16 and took on a mentoring role. However, rumors circulated that Jay-Z's involvement with Tiara extended beyond professional guidance.
Turned you into a monster.
When Dame was at his lowest, Jay committed the ultimate betrayal.
But he did things that I thought he would never do. So what you think I felt all these years?
For 20 years, R. Kelly's power protected him.
At that time, we did not look hard enough.
Remember Aaliyah's album cover?
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Ray J and Tiara Marie publicly dated, starting in 2006, maintaining an on-again, off-again relationship that spanned 9 years. Interestingly, the same year their romance began, Jay-Z dropped Tiara from his label. Jay-Z had initially signed Tiara to Def Jam and collaborated closely with her on her debut project. Her first album, Rockefeller Records Presents Tiara Marie, released in August 2005, achieved considerable success, reaching number 5 on the Billboard 200 chart. By the year's end, Tiara was already in the early stages of her second album. However, in the midst of the production, everything abruptly stopped. Just before her high school graduation, Tiara received a call informing her that she was being dropped from the label. In an interview, Tiara disclosed that Jay-Z ceased communication without offering a personal explanation, which was unexpected considering his earlier role as her mentor.
So at one point, you got dropped from Rockefeller, and you didn't really see it coming.
Right. I mean, no, I did not see it coming. I was getting ready for my prom, getting out the shower, and I got a call from Jay Brown, who works for Jay-Z, and he just told me, it was a nice run, kiddo, but, we gotta let you go. So that was the end of it, and I just kept it to myself for like 6 months.
Unfortunately, Tiara isn't the only young woman reportedly affected by Jay-Z's actions. There are also rumors linking him romantically with Foxy Brown when she was just 14. Additionally, he first met Beyonce when she was 16 and he was nearly 30. Although Beyonce later claimed they didn't start dating until she was 18, many remain skeptical due to Jay-Z's history and close associations, including with figures like R. Kelly. Regarding R. Kelly, persistent rumors have circulated for years about Jay-Z's alleged connection to Aaliyah's tragic passing, supposedly stemming from jealousy after she chose Dame Dash over him. For those unfamiliar, Aaliyah was introduced to R. Kelly by her uncle Barry Hankerson when she was just 12 years old. R. Kelly, a reprehensible figure, later married Aaliyah using a fake ID when she was 15.
I wasn't there, I ain't have nothing to do with that.
They made a song together called Not Guilty. Anybody that knows what happened to my girl that with me should not be with homie, period.
Dame Dash asserts that Jay-Z continued to associate with R. Kelly even after learning about what his friend had done to Aaliyah. In fact, Jay-Z began recording a joint album with R. Kelly shortly after Aaliyah's passing, prompting Dame Dash to recognize a moral dilemma with Jay-Z's actions. Another point of interest is that Beyonce's solo career flourished in that same year that Aaliyah publicly dated Jay-Z. Jaguar Wright has already discussed this, suggesting that Jay-Z advanced his career by eliminating competitors.
And then dump you in a closet and tell you to go to sleep. That was 10. Imagine sitting in your living room, minding your business, watching Maury Povich or something. Back then it was Richard Bay. And 5 men come through your front door and they stay for 2 days.
A significant portion of supporters believe Jay-Z operates with a high level of intelligence, evident from his strategic alliances with influential companies and individuals. They speculate that Jay-Z's maneuvers often occur discreetly, shielding his actions from public scrutiny. There is also speculation that Jay-Z may have a son he hasn't acknowledged, possibly from a tumultuous relationship. These supporters endorse Jaguar Wright's claims about Jay-Z portraying him as a central figure in the R&B and rap world who ascended through cutthroat methods. Despite Jay-Z's aspiration for acceptance among the powerful, these supporters argue that his actions reveal his true character. They commend Jaguar Wright for her courage and resilience, emphasizing her significance in the industry's ongoing conversations. But what's your thoughts on all of this? Let us know in the comments below. That's all for today, folks. If you want to keep yourself updated on the latest binge-worthy celebrity gossip, click that subscribe button and notification bell for more videos like this.